Pants. Garbage Pants Kid. Hi, everybody. My name is Story Grub. I've been alive for 45 years and 11 months. Boy, are my arms tired. Sometimes I get angry. Sometimes I get really sad. Sometimes I'm unpredictable. Hell, even sometimes I'm glad. My life is it just keeps going no matter what I think and no matter what I do. Sorry, I had a bug in my eye. It's still there. It's still there. But one of the wonderful things about it is that the older I get, the more I realize how alone I am not. At least in the way that I navigate this so-called life and these feelings and problems and blessings that I have to make sense out of, like some big puzzle. All the pieces are there, but you spend a whole lifetime just trying to put it all together. And I'm scared that someday I might not ever be able to finish the puzzle. Or that even if I do finish the puzzle, it won't make any sense. I won't be able to read it. I won't be able to see the image. I'm terrified of dying and not being able to get my point across. I've hurt so many people in my life, made so many mistakes, thinking that I could fix things later on once I oh shit, there was water on that. Once I, found my pot of gold like I was promised, like they always promise you when you're a kid. Like this is the future. Here it comes, and the future never comes. Or it does, but it's just something way different than even the people that were teaching you told you it was going to be like, and then later on they blame you for it. "45 years. I turn 46 in 2 weeks. And I feel like I haven't done shit. A lot of people would beg to differ. But as far as purpose and value and meaning, it could all go up in flames and it wouldn't even matter. And someday it will. We're all just going to be footnotes in history books, if we even matter that much to the, the big picture, the grand scheme, the big dream. I have a lot on my mind. And sometimes it's hard to breathe. I made a video earlier today of myself shooting myself because they said my art was shit or something. But this is the gun that I used. It was a brush, and I held it as good as I could like this. It looks like Han Solo's gun or something. Look at that thing. It's like, give me all your dust brooms. But in the video, it's only shown just for like 2 seconds. But when I'm pulling it out, you can absolutely tell that it's a brush. Life is funny. Sorry, I'm not trying to ignore the chat. I'm just thinking out loud, and I use my phone for freaking everything. So my phone is, even though I can see the chat, I can't read the things because it's a little bit too far away from my 49 or 59-year-old eyes, or however old I'm gonna be. Oh. Where's the dustpan? Where is it? You don't aim a brush at somebody that you're not going to use it against, you son of a bitch. I've got my eye on you. Anyways, let me read some of these comments now. Oh, shit. And that's the thing, that's my whole point, is that why I don't feel alone so much anymore. You can still have these feelings and of course go through these motions that you need to do to figure out who you are and what it all means to you. But I don't feel alone. I don't feel alone in the sense that I feel special in these feelings. I know everybody has the same worries and concerns. And the older I get, the more I feel that. The older I get, the more I feel connected to other people. In a way, obviously just like the mankind way or whatever. But also in a spiritual way, which I've never really experienced before, except for maybe when I was young and like a daydreamer. But the second you start diminishing other people and making them less human to suit your own needs, the more you'll realize that you're just effing yourself over. Because other people's opinions and ideas and uniqueness and spirits, everybody matters in their own way, and everybody has something to offer. That's what I believe anyways. I've learned a lot from people that are just a-holes and smartasses. A lot of the smartasses crack me up, and they give me good ideas for jokes and stuff like that. And that's what makes the world go round, or flat. Let's be real, it's like a record, it's flat. But the record goes around. So if you round Earth, mammal humping people, you want to go there? Let's go there. Mammal humping. I will go out, so we can go outside and settle this the old-fashioned way. I'll just go out there and I'll brush off your back and stuff, and you brush off mine. And then we play a duel to the death with our little brushes, and that's about it. We go home and we eat. What? I don't understand what the problem is here. Just reading the comments. Hello. Art. Welcome to the club. What other things can I use this for? No. I just wanted to come on and just, I don't know, do what I just did, I guess. I thought there was somebody behind me for a second. I saw some like a shadow in the distance, a dark shadow, the one that comes for us all, just behind me in the distance. Fucking shadow. Oh, what the hell? Okay, this is getting weird. Anyways, but anyway, how's everybody else doing tonight? Happy almost, it's almost 2 days to Friday. Happy almost Friday, everybody. No, well, I like to draw attention. So I go days without bathing. I have to shampoo my hair, you know, preferably in the little kitchen sink or the toilet just to save water. But um, I tend to just try to draw attention with the foul odor coming from my body. That's why there wasn't enough room on there and it wasn't as catchy. But its story grub draws attention to his dead and bloated, rotting corpse of a body. If that, and in parentheses, it's if that's what you want to call it. Uh, I went to art school for a day back when I was just a little piece of shit. And I'll tell you what, Fran. I tell you what. There was never a day after that I didn't dream of wanting to just go longer, but I quit after that first day. I didn't like it. It was too structured. They were telling me to sit here and sit there and stuff. You know, it's just like, what? Read a book? I'm not going to read no books. I just want to draw, sons of bitches. And they had to drag me off that campus, kicking, spitting, and puking and shitting. It was the best day of my life. I tell you that much. Thank you for the question. Thank you for the question. You ever feel a bunch of weird? Sometimes, and I like to trip over my own words. A lot. I'm a tripper. It's a trip. it's a trippy dip. But some days and sometimes, every once in a while, someone's always going to come out from the shadows and trip a dip you. And it's a trip. But you've just got to realize, you know, well, that's what you do. You're a tripper. And just got to get the job done. You just got to get the job done. Need some water. Does anybody want a Tic Tac? I've got loads of these little bastards. Oh, Tic Tac. Tic Tac attack. That's pretty good stuff. Pretty good stuff. Loaded with sugar, those little bastards. Oh, that's some damn good water. I like my water a little bit colder, but that's pretty good. Who made the water? You? Oh. What's your name? Yes. Timothy? Thank you, Timothy. Turn your mic down, Timothy. That's better. Thank you. Thank you. Damn good. Damn good. Okay. As we were saying, it takes one to know one, and it takes a village to raise an idiot and a genius, and most of the time they're the same kind of thing. If you think about it. You don't have to, but if you do, you could. Let's see. Orange Tic Tacs indeed. Now you're talking. Now you're talking and I'm smelling because those Tic Tacs smell great. In your breath, you're talking, I'm smelling. You may water all the time. That's why I call it red fiber. Nova, I think you're onto something. I think you're seriously onto something there. But wouldn't y'all? I have many people in the same room with me right now. But water, it's maybe you just put the water in front of spectacular, so it's more like, what? Hey, welcome to Water Spectacular. That's what they do at like restaurants and amusement parks and things like that. Sometimes you can do like Pirates of the Caribbean. You can do the same thing at the same time. You can do both at once. You can walk and chew bubblegum and shit and eat. I mean, you eat and shit. It's gross, but you do. We do. It's time we started admitting it. It's It's something we do. And by God, friends, I live for it. Okay, more questions, yeah. You like to think about doing wheelies. I read it as, did I read it wrong? Doing, it looked like doing for the first time ever. I'm looking at the word doing, and I read it as doing, and it was really off-putting for a second, because I was imagining what that act would look like in my head, and something absolutely unpredictable and spontaneous came crashing through the barriers of my imagination and just burned into my senses, and I can't straight right now. Hold on. Okay, I'm better. Whew, much better. Okay. What were we talking about? Let's see. You think you might love me. No, but you're fun. No, but. You know, sometimes people like big ones, sometimes people like little ones. I guess I've got none, but that's okay. It's an attraction that comes from the cosmos. This message is held for review. Whoever you are, congratulations. Can't read that one. Do you do it simultaneously? We all do, don't we? I think, and if not, I think we'd all like to try at least once or twice in our life, maybe 3, depending on how spectacular the water was. What do you mean, Nova? What's going on here? Cosmic effect. Cosmic attraction. You were listening to that. You heard that. Damn it, now I've got to make something. It's quite important, no? Yes. It's important. Let's just say that. And I think my cat would agree. She's aiming her butthole at me right now, and I knew that there was something wrong in the room. The energy changed. The static in the room shifted. And there again, I look up, and it's pointing at me like a bloody cannon. Good God. Quite dangerous, friends. Quite dangerous. I'm just hungry, looking for some food I want to burn. And I love you, baby. Baby. And then it goes. Something like that. But I can never get to the next change. There's actually 18 more parts, but I can never get to them because first of all, my fingers start bleeding after the second time I hit the strings, and it's all downhill from there. It's what I like to call cosmic affection. I don't belong here. I don't belong anywhere. sometimes. And then I did this little finger flip. I call it the finger flip, and I come up here and I go. And that always brings the birds out of the trees and into the line of fire, so my boys can aim and fire at them and stuff. It's a jolly good time. It's a fun time for everybody, right? You see. Rock and roll. Hey, Milkman's kid. Hey, how you doing? Your fingers. Yeah, check these out. They're disgusting. They're quite off-putting. I like to dip them in rotten jello, which is off-putting if you think about it. But I do that, and then they bleed, and it doesn't help. I always think it might, but it never does. It makes things much, much worse. But it's not worth talking about, even though we've been talking about it for the last 25 minutes. Let's move on, shall we? Let's talk about how much it hurts my feet. It does hurt my feet because I have to put them up for the knee thing. And if I want to sit here properly, I need to go to get to physical therapy, make sure my shoulders are back a little bit, but not too much. Usually the rockers don't want to have that great a posture, unless it's a proper posture. You know, you can't fake proper posture. Especially when you're raised on a ranch just outside the pasture. Where are you? Oh, there you are. Rule 1, Day 1, Art Club 101. At least try to tune the guitar every once in a while. A little bit better. So, what are we talking about? What were we talking about? What does it all mean? Who the hell are we? I know who I am, but do I? No, I don't think I do. Stop. You first. I did. Well, I kind of did. I did it. I did it first, and I said stop. That was it. That should have been it, but then you had to keep going, you son of a bitch. It's what I do. I persevere. I've got to push through and prove my ancestors right. The fuck are you talking about, dude? It doesn't make any sense. I don't think you know who your ancestors were. Maybe, maybe not. No, there's no maybe not. You didn't. I knew you didn't. So it says you. Yeah, you. Yeah, it says me. I have creative control, you stupid ass. How dare you? Go to bed. Have you been drinking? Go to bed. Go to bed. Go get some sleep. Whatever. Alright. Sorry, friends, I had to sort some shit out there just for a second. I had to figure out who had creative control here. Me or the little leprechaun over here, yeah. And I've had to battle it out there. It was a battle of wits, of humor, of tragic life and death situations that we've been going through lately. It's just he learned how to fly, and I learned how to swim. So we've been having it's been kind of there's been a lot of tension, and that's why I've been trying to draw attention away from that onto me. I haven't been honest. Not one shitty little tiny bit. But that doesn't matter. Honesty doesn't matter anymore. What matters is that I'm forgiven. and I'm given another chance, right? Okay, so this is that second chance. Let's start over from the top, okay? Hey everybody, my name's Story Grub. Cool. Everybody's in the comments saying things. Let's read. You are a fraud. I hate your guts. You old slimy son of a bitch. Hey, I'm not old. No, I'm kind of old. Oh, you're right. What have I become? Give me a second here. Why? Oh God, why does it have to be like this? Why? Tell me, why does it have to be? But it is. It is. I don't want to die, but someday I will. So I might as well live now. Burying the hatchets. Yeah. And I don't want to die, but someday I will. I might as well be okay with it sooner than later. Alligator. You ever seen that movie Crocodile Dundee? It's actually really funny. And it brings back a lot of good memories of peace and love and eating alligator meat and stuff like that. You have to see it to understand. It's a kind of a rites of passage. Well, Crocodile Dundee. You can live on it, but it tastes like shit. My cat is. What is she looking at? I wish I could finish. Hold on. Hold on. What is it, Abigail? What do you see? What do your elf eyes see? The red sun rises. Blood has been spilt this night. They're taking the hobbits to Isengard. They're taking the hobbits to Isengard. She's so cute. My cat is very sensitive and she usually doesn't let me touch her, so just doing what I just did while she's on her like little queen perch was a really big deal. She's psycho. I would say well, I've had her for 2 years, and she doesn't sleep with me in the bed and she doesn't cuddle with me. She's never been in my lap. And the only time she's really she's been a lot better lately. I think she's just getting older, growing up a little bit, but she's definitely her own little thing. But I would say like 95% of the time I can barely really do much with her. I'll say like 80% now, because I do cuddle with her, but only when I get her permission. That sound, it sounded like a song. It sounded like a song that I once knew. Who put the lamb in the lammy jammy jam? Who put the lamb in the flammy lammy ding dong? Yeah. So anyways, I kind of ran out of things to talk about, and so I just figured I would kind of go with this. I had no plan. I didn't. You think I wanted this shit, man? No, man. I just, damn. It really burns my hide how people can judge you just by, how you treat them and how awful of a person you are and shit. I mean, dang. It's not like I didn't try to like hold the door open for somebody once or something, or steal some grocery. I mean, help some lady out to her car with, god damn it, with the grocery. Oh, I already messed that up. I'm obviously guilty. All I'm saying is just don't judge a book by its cover, because sometimes that cover will come back to bite you in the hiney, and I don't have time to come back and put band-aids on your ass. Maybe I do. Is this thing on? Hello, Nick. Lightman of the house, please. Or it's not home. What is that? What? Nick's over here talking about his home life again. Damn, Nick. Take it easy, buddy. And I love your cat. Well, she loves you too. She loves everybody, except for me. But me and old Nickaroo are working on that. Isn't that right, Nick? Hello, Petra. Hello, Daniel. Can we get a closer look at the drawing? What, that one? Sure. Absolutely. Wait, why? What's the catch? What's going on? It's a drawing and it's waving hello. You never hear people say it like that. Hey, look, they're waving hello. That'd be funny. Instead of handshakes, people were just walking around. Hey, how's it going? Like right in people's faces. You have to do it like 5 times for it to mean something. I'd almost prefer that to handshakes, to be honest. It's kind of funny because during the pandemic, I worked customer service and at a pet store and stuff in Idaho. And we had to wear masks all the time, obviously, but you got to really you got to use your eyes to communicate a lot back then. Because if you squint your eyes a lot, you're smiling and you get to read people's faces in a whole different way. With just the littlest, it's just so funny because we're all the same. We have like noses and like eyes and mouths and ears basically in the same spots and whatnot, give or take a few of us. But Voldemort. Voldemort. But we're like little freaking fingerprints walking around, wholly unique to our own little weird faces. It always trips me out. Even though there are like doppelgangers out there, of course, and things like that, and twins, obviously. But I just thought I would come by and just brush the news off to you. This is I'm supposed to be doing a Story Grubs piece, but Story's still on vacation. I don't even know where the hell they are. All 3 of them. They're they're all doing something, and it's usually not worth mentioning because first of all, the weather is usually kind of unpredictable. We don't like to speak out loud most of the time because somebody's bound to hear us. And we can't have that. It's too close to Halloween for that. We're doing a countdown and everybody's invited, baby. Oh, yeah. Everybody's invited, including the man, the naked man. Okay, naked man. It's a, um, it's a, jeez, I can't think of the word. It'll come to me. Acupuncture. It's an acupuncture doll, and it has all the points on the body for the spots. Last time I went to an acupuncture, they put the needle in my leg and it hit a freaking nerve, and then she did it again. She took it out really quick, and I was like, yeah, it fucking hurts. And then she put it back in, and she put it in the same nerve again, and it was just the worst summer of my life. But then the magical dogs came in the window, and then they took me out to the island with all the freaks and the giggles, and we all had fun for the rest of the year. So it ended up being a good winter, at least. We had good holidays, and all of the kids were invited, and there were pigs and chickens and forest creatures of all shapes and sizes, and they told us stories, endless stories about nothing that came out of nowhere, and they scared us to death before we went to bed with these masks that they would wear, and they would get little torches with fire on them and spit them at us through these little things and throw them at us as we were running away from them. So that was great. It was great fun. Everybody thought that we were invincible because we had never had any sort of marks on us. Not that entire summer, because we learned how to dodge so damn good. There was nobody like us in the jungle. I'll tell you that much. And I'll tell you that less, too. If you want to hear that in a more condensed version, let me know, and I'll do the nutshell version. It'll be okay. It'll save some time. That way you can get home and get something in your belly. I know you're probably hungry. You deserve to eat. Son of a bitch, you've been working all day. Hardly working, or barely hardly working. Oh, I love that one. Hardly working. Or are you hardly working? Hey, everybody. Boom, bada, boom, bada, boom, bada, boom, everybody. How are you doing? Oh, okay, look. Even though the critter from another litter isn't in the glitter, he is here in spirit. I am Story Grub, and I'm taking over the happy hour for the next, I don't know, probably like 20 or 30 minutes, and we're gonna make sure this party goes down. So set your clocks to doomsday, and we are off, baby. Off to the races. Okay, how you doing, everybody? My name's Story Grub. I liked to draw, but not anymore. Now I'm just catching flies. Can't shut my damn mouth, I'll tell you that much. Other than that, I'm doing pretty good. I had a good supper. I was learning from my supper, and I'll tell you why, because it was filling my belly with delight. And for the first time in my life, my whole existence made perfect sense, because I realized that you are what you eat. And it's something as sweet as Mama's biscuits can bring the soul back into your life. Then I think that's the best thing you got to do with your life. And you gotta welcome change. And that's what rock and roll's all about. That's what being a good human being's all about. You know, just gotta roll with it. And you gotta look out for the little guy. You gotta look out for the little guy. Hey, you gotta look out for the little guy. You gotta try. Oh, look out. You gotta look out. Oh, Lord, yes. For the little guy. Oh, everybody makes mistakes, and that's okay. We're best friends till we die. Yeah, yeah. Walk down for me. Mama always says, sleep tight, son, go to bed good night. I said, Mama, well, that's okay, because I gave things my way. I'm a country boy at heart anyways, you know, that kind of stuff, and it can bring you down or it can lift you up. And we all gotta start lifting each other up from time to time and really showing our chest hairs in our needle dicks and stuff like that at the world, and stuff. Really just giving it the hoorah, you know, just washing over the little guy. That's my latest single that's coming up on this the next happy hour with me and the Black Choking Band. They were supposed to be here tonight, but they're not, as usual. They're gallivanting or something like that. We live out in the middle of nowhere. Who cares, right? So how's everybody doing now? Hello, Nova. Right, okay. Looking good? Well, I think that's a darn tootin' good comment there you got going. It's getting better every time. It's getting better every time. That's right. You're wearing an into blue voodoo. I'm wearing a twig. It's got a sprig. Got a sprig? What the devil? How'd you know that was the next song coming up, baby? You got a sprig on your twig. Give me some of that sugar, baby. Yeah, give me that twig of sugar, dig it. It's something like that. You know, you just remind me of the good old times. You know, you brought me right back. How you doing, Muzu? Hold God, like gosh darn dang, whole family's here and that kind of stuff. Hey, 13 is my lucky number. How about that? Wow, who'd have thought? Yeah. And just to let you know, TLC, the carpets do match the drapes. You little son of a gun, because I knew that was going to be the next question coming up. You little pervert. You want to know so bad, you're going to get because sometimes you're going to get the answers that you deserve. You know how to eat. I love you. I love you anyways. That was for you, buddy. NTC. TLC. Oh, gosh darn dang, TLC, you're warming my arm little heart up, making me feel like a big old bad comedian up here. When I'm just up here to do some rock and roll, some good old fashioned country rock and roll, baby, straight up and sideways and down and out the door. Somebody write me a script because I need to go to the doctor's office. You're making me so dang sick. I was gonna say hot, but then I didn't. I said sick because it was a doctor's office. It wouldn't have made sense. I didn't mean to be character there. That wasn't. You son of a gun, you old crocodile tear loading son of a dun. You don't fucking done it again. Well, you done it again. You done it again, my friend. Oh, you done it again. You son of a bitch. You done it again. Oh, you son of a bitch. You're gonna do it again before the night is over, bitch. Yeah. Every day there's a pillow on the rug. It's full of blood, but I don't wanna die, daddy. No, not yet. I'm up in the cooking, the pigs in the garden, eating my controls, and the crows are watching. Everybody knows when. Couldn't keep it together long enough to finish the goddamn song. I keep telling myself to stay in character. It just gets harder and harder every time because, sometimes you don't know who you want to be from one moment to the next. But I think that's okay. Give me 1 second. I think that's okay. personally, I think that everybody should just give themselves one big old pat on the back because you're existing in a really strange time in human history. It's quite a treat being able to listen to people and smell and sometimes even eat people that you disagree with, but we still got to live together and try not to eat each other. I know that's what they would have us do, but I don't think that's what we need to do. I don't wear this wig for nothing at TLC. I do it because I love you. And I do it to prove another thing about life, is that you can be whoever you want anytime you want. Don't let anybody ever tell you different. And you can change daily if you want. Who said that you have to stick to one thing? We feel different inside all the time. Why not show it on the outside from time to time? Or at least don't knock those that do. How about them apples? I think they're Honeycrisp. Well, I don't mind if you eat meat or you don't. I don't have time to read in between those goddamn lines no more. Everything I was taught was wrong. Oh, mama, don't tell me I meant nothing to no one, at least once. That's where it ended. That's where it keeps going after that. But that's where I just ended it. Can I play something by the Metallica? Something by Metallica. Is that what you fancy kids call these things these days? The Metallica? I think this. Can I play a song by the Metallica? Okay, I'm right by it. Give me a second. Is that what this is called? Or this Metallica? I didn't know that. And I don't know why the accent changed, but it did, just for a moment there. And then I just had to change it right back because I didn't feel comfortable wearing those shoes in this house. So this is a Metallica or something? Like what, huh? What? Huh? Oh shit. Give me a second. I'll play a song by this Metallica here apparently. I'm playing a song next to Metallica. I love you, darling. Let's go get a drink. I haven't gotten paid in 13 weeks, Doc, but I know you just got your paycheck. But this one's on me. No, you're gonna do it? Okay, thank you. I appreciate that because I'm broke. I love you, darling. I'm as broke as a joke. And Thermal's trying to kill me back there. But I don't care, because Metallica's holding you on this table, keeping you like lovers in the dark as a lonesome dove. Oh shit. Sorry about that, everybody. I kind of dozed off there for a moment. Whoa, what did we miss? Oh my gosh darn that. Metallic objects coming out of the sky in my dreams. I always have dreams about UFOs and such. It just kind of rings my bells, if you know what I mean. Let's see. Okay. Okay, right. Let's see. Can I play something by the Metallica? Yes. Well, I also know this one by the. I know there's this band called the Horny Toad Cranberry Eating Dodge Drafting Son of a Guns, and I think they're out of Albuquerque, Texas. And it goes a little something like this. They have a song called The Metallic Ones, and it goes like this. Oh shit. The metallic ones are coming out of the fucking sky. The metallic ones, oh yes they are. They're coming out of the motherfucking sky. That motherfucking sky. I also wrote a song that was kind of similar to that. It was a more toned down version of it, and it was just they're coming out of the sky, the metallic ones, and that kind of stuff. You know, it was just this thing. It was almost like a competition we had with those guys. Yeah, I don't even know what we were talking about. What's going on? I don't understand. Hello, vlogs. Good to see ya. Wish you were here. Vlogs is from Brazil? I think you're from Brazil. I think I'm right. Shit, the metallic is right behind me. I think it's gonna kill me. Oh! No, it's not. That's just a drawing table. I know who Metallica is. I was just joking with you. I can't play cover songs because they'll copyright me and they'll throw me deeper into the pits of hell. I know that I'm already going to hell up here, but I'd rather not go to hell down here. I'd rather go to hell up here and not down here. Thank you very much. On with the next bloody stupid song. Everybody hates me now. Everybody hates me now. And that goes on for another 17 or so minutes too, but who's counting? Gadsky. Thought there was Tarantino. I've gotten that quite a bit ever since I was a teenager. Ever since Pulp Fiction, I guess. But, yeah. My stepbrother, actually, he and I people used to think we were blood brothers because he looks like Quentin Tarantino as well. And it just kind of cracks me up because, like, for some reason, we don't even really look alike, but we act alike, and we both sort of look like Quentin Tarantino, just a smidge. I've also heard Tobey Maguire. It depends on like what wigs and what costumes I'm wearing too, but freaking Elijah Wood, I got a lot of that growing up. There was somebody else too. Man, I wish I was related to Quentin and get some money or something. Be like, Daddy, can I borrow $10 million? Yeah, sure, kid. Just get the fuck out of my room. Get the fuck out of my room. Do you want to see the DNA tests to show that we're related? No. Just go. Just go. Just get out of my room. Oh, Robin Williams. I've gotten Robin Williams quite a bit too, and I think that's because we look alike a little bit. Instead of just like, because sometimes people look like other people because of their mannerisms and stuff, and because of their voice or just their eyes. But sometimes sometimes there's people where you're like, God damn, am I related to that guy? No, no, kind of thing. You have to second guess yourself, because you'll even meet people like that sometimes, or you'll get like a best friend, develop a best friend, from whatever, and you're like kindred spirits. I've had a few people like that in my life, where they just felt perfect, you know. And if you have anybody in your life that makes you feel like that, then don't fuck it up like I did. Anyways, folks, you wear your sunglasses at night. Daniel, you're a genius. Even my voice is wonderful guitar, love your sunglasses. Well, these are like mirrors, You just like hold them up to people, and they can see themselves in it, kind of like the Matrix. It's it's forcing people, so without them really knowing it very much, just to to turn it around and look at themselves for a change, and realize that everything that they're doing is really this stuff to other people, and the things that they're doing to other people, things that they're doing to themselves. So, we ain't got nobody to blame but ourselves. See those little hands in my eyes? See that? That's me. Those are my hands. But that looks kind of cool still, huh? That looks kind of cool. Yes, it is kind of cool, the reflections. Oh, I could do this. I'm just being it dark, I'm sorry. Anyways, yeah. I usually do draw, but I've just been wanting to I've been under a lot of stress. And I feel like just kind of coming on and being silly and just seeing how far I can go with some of my characters. Because it's really fun for me. And like I've been sort of saying, when I go to Portland, I think I want to at least look into the possibility of doing like improv or something, or joining a troupe of improvsters, secret guerrilla artist improv video people. I don't know what to even call them these days. I'm not here to offend anybody. Like gosh darn dang. I just want to make friends so we can make a lot of art together. Sorry. God gosh darn dang. Ow. I'm pretty strong though. I've been working out and stuff, so I think that's a little bit of like being like there's like God's on my side and stuff like that. So I'm a little bit blessed in that department. I've got good muscles. Do you know Suspicion by Elvis? No, but I love that song. I mean, I don't know it on guitar. I couldn't play it even if I did. But I'll tell you what, I do like that song quite a bit. I like Elvis quite a bit. Oh, that's where I get my swagger. It's also where I get my fat neck. Yes, I'm not gonna be able to do that. Never was able to comfortably. You ever seen that movie, The Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles? There's that scene when they all go down into the sewers, and Casey Jones stays up top to keep watch over the truck, and it shows a scene of Casey Jones, little badass. He's in the truck. He's in there. He's making fun of them. Oh, they think I'm this and that. They think I'm a claustrophobic. Whatever. I think this is as good a time as any to tell y'all folks that I'm really not supposed to be here. And this isn't my house, and I'm treading lightly. Let's just say that. Okay, sounds like they're going away. Okay, never mind. Didn't even have to use my AK. Okay. Okay, no AK. But anyways, back to business. Um, it's just that I had the time of my life. I really did. I've never felt anything like this before. It's the truth, and I owe it all to you, all of you. It's just really beautiful. It makes me, and it makes me wonder. So, long as we can all put that together and make what little sense of it makes of it, just whatever. Doesn't forgot what we were talking about. You're gonna take care of the fuzz with that. You didn't say. Did you say brush? That's what people always think it is. That's why I can get away with carrying that thing all cross country when I'm skateboarding cross country. I always have that thing with me. But I've had to shoot cougars in the wild. I've had to eat bear in the city once. There was this bear, I had to put it down, and then I had to eat it to get rid of the evidence because I didn't want anybody to know that I even had that thing. So I even ate the bullet. I ate the bullet wound first. I cut it out and I ate the whole thing. I ate the bullet. And I think that bullet's still lodged inside my left ventricle. Don't ask me how it got up there, but it did. And it's the only thing keeping me alive, to be honest. Some kind of awesome radiation in that stuff. I just can't even imagine. Keep me alive. Fit as a fiddle. This is not a wig, TLC. This is not a wig. How dare you? I know I'm coming back to. I know that was like 27 minutes ago, but still, who's counting, right? If it was a wig, I wouldn't be able to do this. See? The hell? That didn't hurt. I'm gonna go rope some cows in a little bit, just for fun. Rod Stewart has gone country. Hugh, you know that much. Well, I've got a voice like a razor blazing chalkboard coming at your anus. Hugh. Hugh says I sound like shit. I look like hell, but he loves Rod Stewart. He will treat me well. You get off my block. You smell like a flock of seagulls in the morning. It's based on a true story, mate. You can't hide your feelings anymore. Didn't I meet you at a gay bar last week? Is that what kind of question is that? You act like you don't remember me, Blake. Yeah, we had tea. I bought you a scone. That was it. Now, and you've been following me around for the last week, and I'd really like you to leave me alone. There was nothing there. We said hello. I bought you a scone. That's it. I even said, here's a scone. Go home. And you just keep bugging me. And, I'm kind of flattered. But at this point, it's turning into something else. It's turning into something creepy. And I really think it's time that you took a hard look into these glasses, like I was just saying, and looked at yourself for a change. And learned a little bit about yourself. And then come back later after you're done thanking me. How about them apples? I don't care. All I saw was a camera. Am I the camera? Oh yeah, you see the camera. It's my little phone. I respect you played along with it. Well, Blake, we didn't play with it that much, did we? Huh? Like I said, scone home. Okay? There was nothing played with, mate. I looked in your glasses and I saw Cyclops. Ooh, see? We all see something different. I appreciate the company, everybody. And I appreciate the banter. It keeps me on my toes. It keeps me fresh. And that's what I appreciate. I think that's what that place was called. The gay bar. It was called Fresh Toes or some shit. That was a pretty cool place, man. I had a good time, I have to admit. Scones were shit, though. Damn. What a letdown. But yeah, I'm gonna head out. Just wanted to come on and be goofy for a little bit. And say hello to my friends. And potentially make some new ones. Because I'm one of those people that thinks that that's possible. I have friends from all walks of life. Even Nazis from Mars. Yeah, they hang out with Hindus from Hades. It's a wild world, everybody. It's very colorful. We got to meet. We got to meet in the middle somewhere. No, I don't like extremism in any way, shape, or form. And I think normal, everyday people always get caught in the middle. And they're the ones that suffer the most when extremists take over. And when I say that, I mean big and little extremists. They come in all shapes and sizes and colors and creeds and political parties and stuff. But that's why it's so important to not sell other people out or to be so short with others that are just trying to fight the fight too. Just trying to keep theirs safe like you would do if it was yours. So I just wish people could put themselves in other people's shoes a little bit easier. Wear a different hat, you know. Every once in a while, wear a different set of sneakers. I like to sneak around in my sneakers and solve crimes, and it's what I do on the weekends. It's how I do so well at the stock market as well, because I ended up saving a lot of lives of people that are up in high places. And I've got friends in low places, that's for dang sure. But I also have friends in high places too. Like Mars and stuff like that. I already said all that stuff, you know. Later, Amizu. And see. Thank you, Vlogs. Thank you. Golly gosh darn die. That really just, ow, oh. You know what I mean? It kind of just does that right there, baby. And then just, it's just like okay, get rid of the evidence right away. That's just that's what it does for me. It really curls my hair follicles. It makes my hair grow very fast. You know that. Love. It makes hair grow fast, very fast, and I'm full of love. It's not wigs. They're not wigs. I don't know how many times, I can count on one hand, but I don't know how many times I've heard on that question about the wig thing. And I'll tell you what, that's 4 times I've had to answer that question. It's not wigs. It's real. Real wigs. Oh, there's my coffee cup. Huh. There's my coffee cup. I've been looking for that thing for 2 years. What the hell? That's a Christmas miracle right there. Hello, Haima. How you doing? How the heck did you get in here? Who let you in? What'd you do to get in here? Let me see your papers. No? Too soon? Too soon? Okay. Oh, that was bad. Maybe that was bad. Oh, well, shit. Well, that's something that happened. It's something I didn't want to know. I'm sorry, I'm laughing. That just caught me off guard. But you know what? I bet that hamster had a good little life. And don't you don't have if it didn't, don't you don't have to say anything. You don't have to comment. You don't have to say something like, "No, it didn't. It really didn't. It didn't have a good life," or anything like that. You can just be like, "Yep, it had a good life," and just keep it going after that. Because holy moly, I can't even stand when a cockroach gets stepped on or something like that. I see a snail on the sidewalk that gets hurt, and my heart falls out of my pants onto the sidewalk and bleeds all over the place and stuff. I can't handle that kind of sadness anymore. Not very well, anyway. Not as well as I'd like to. And that's why I wish for you to get over that sadness quicker than later. Because it's not about getting over it, I guess. It's about more just you gotta just go through it, huh? You just gotta go through it. I don't know if you're sad or not, but it makes me sad. I'm sorry that you lost your hamster. Oh shit. I don't. Okay, I'll stop. But what was your hamster's name? Be right back, Daniel. I almost said your hamster's name is Burb. I would like to know. I like hamsters. I think all animals are cool. I love all animals, even numbskull humans. As much as I wish I could say I hated humans, with all of my cold, dead, creative heart, I don't. I actually I like being a part of this, us. It's just so funny to me how people think that they're so different. And they're not. His name is Bob. Anyways. Okay, Hema. You have a good night now. I think the FBI is here. Things are getting real. But not real fast. For some reason, it's taking a lot longer than usual. But I think the power of all heaven on earth is leaving my body. And I've got to go before it gets worse. Anyways, I hope everybody does have a good night. And I really appreciate you watching from England. Cool. Well, howdy, England. Is that like it's the new one, right? That's up in the northeast part of this country. God bless your state, sir. If we have to fight hand to hand in combat against each other in some kind of corporate divided civil war sort of scenario or something like that, I hope to meet you fair and square on the battlefield. I'm going to bring my paintbrushes and I'll just paint your image, and then you can shoot me down dead like a dog. It's just, I heard New England is a beautiful place, and I just, in the New England, no England. Is that how you say it over there? Like Neo, is that French? New England. No England in the UK. No, that's like a punk rock song right there. Absolute bonkers. There ain't no England in the UK. There ain't no England in the UK. In the UK. There ain't no England. Get the fuck out. Yeah, something like that. Right. Nice to meet somebody from the homeland for a change, right? Europe, right? That's right next to Scandinavia. I love that place. Scandinavia more than England. I've been to England several years at a time out of my life. I never stayed in one spot more than I needed to in order to get the dialect down and move on to the next one, which is why I didn't last long in France. Oh, they wouldn't have it. They wouldn't have it. Not for one bloody minute, mate. Right. I might be wearing this hat, but I've got the bloody teeth. They were saying earlier that I look like Quentin Tarantino. Bloody English. We all do. Of course I'm joking. But I've never been to the UK. I would absolutely love it. I mean, that's the thing though, for me, it's just traveling. I've never been I mean, when I was younger and stuff, I just thought I would be in a band, to be honest. I thought I'd be in a band and I would sell the records and we'd be able to tour and eventually I'd be able to tour like countries and some other countries. And that just never happened. So I was just like, well, I guess I'm not traveling. Because I've never been out of the U.S. I've been to New York twice, the city twice, New York City, and just outside of it, went to Connecticut and stuff like that. But never been out of the States. But I'm a lot Scottish. My heritage is very Scottish, and there's a lot of English and Irish in me as well. And I do think I would absolutely love to go to Scotland and in Ireland and stuff like that. But England, of course, would be on my list. There's so many places I would love to go to. I see in my dreams and movies. Let's see. Are you from New Zealand? Mm-mm. No, I was born in California, and I lived in Idaho for 10 years. I lived in Oregon for probably like 15 years out of my life altogether. So yeah. And I'm in California right now, moving back to Portland, Oregon in a few weeks. So my life's about to get a lot different. I'm gonna join a river raft community up there. I purchased my first gun the other day. I know this can be intimidating, my costume, but it's I assure you I don't usually dress like this. But like I said, I bought my first gun, and we're gonna go out and we're gonna make some waves on a river raft community. And it's gonna be a beautiful thing. I heard that during the winter we connect the rafts at night as we come together in river worship, and we light the candles of love and light and pray to the river gods and the river spirits that the next day the river isn't frozen, because if it is, well, we're shit out of luck. We don't eat, because the only thing we eat is tadpoles out of the river. So if those tadpoles are frozen, there's no frogs to lay the tadpoles, or we aren't there to eat the tadpoles or lay the frogs that give birth to the tadpoles. Um, it all falls apart from there, and then all of mankind just dies. We all die. Can't have that. Not on my watch. Not on my watch. Speaking of watches, my watch is broken. Give me a freaking watch right now, you son of a... Don't look at me like that. Give me your watch. Give me your freaking watch. These are eyeglasses. You son of a bitch, where are you going? He's running like a chicken with its head cut off. Jeremy, go get him. Jeremy, or it's on you. Okay, good. Get him, Jeremy. They'll be back in a few hours. We got some time. Shit just got real. Mm-hmm. I hope the move goes well. Oh, it's already going well. Hey, Abby, no. Psst. You want to go in there? I thought you were trying to eat something. Here. I don't know what she's doing. I think she wants to go in there. She barely fits in that thing anymore. What are you doing? Oh, little abs. My little babe. She used to be so tiny and she could like fit inside this little window. And I used to carry her around Portland in that thing. I bought it for $90 and it's still in brand new condition. And I was trying to sell it at the yard sale for $20 and nobody would buy it. There was a lot of people that were looking at it too, and they like wanted like 15. You take 15. I'm like, you take a boot up your ass? No, I won't take 15. That's criminal. You better get off my lawn. My bad. Dang earthquakes in California. That's one of the main reasons that I'm leaving, because these golly gosh darn dang earthquakes. Her name is Abigail. Named after the constellation Abigailius in the northern sky. And Abigailius was a creature from Greek mythology who stood its ground against 12 gods. And even though it did end up getting all 17 of its heads cut off, well, those heads came back to life towards the end of the Stone Age. And that's how we got the 7 wonders of the world, friends. Now, let's go shake a booty about that. Let's just take care of business first. First class first. Those rich people gotta eat. Let's get this over with. Oh yeah. It's like some kind of big old fashioned rodeo that we all don't want to be playing. Oh, it's gonna get so much worse. Especially when those 7 heads come crashing out of the sky for revenge. Yeah. But it's the country. That's how we do. It's how we do it out in the country. You know, we say our prayers, we tuck in the kettle, and we wait for those 7 heads to fall out of the sky and destroy us all. It's just what we do. We're countrified. We're countrified out here. That's just how we do it. Well, that's just how we do it. In the country. In the country. Look what that laundry do it. In the country. In the country. 7 heads coming out of the sky, coming down on my face tonight. 7 gold, 7 heads, 7 necks, 7 heads in the country. I'm countrified. And then it ends like that. I just thought I would share that with you. It's one of them. I think that's what you would call a banger. That was a banger. I hope somebody was recording that, because my assistants are sleeping over there, and after I turn this thing off, they are going to get a whipping from the Lord. Yeah. Oh, one of them just came too. You're gonna get... Oh, he's running now too. Oh, yeah, go, leave me too. Y'all leave me too now. Everybody's leaving me. Shit. That's how we do. That's how we do. Midnight, that's a good name as well. And I love her so much. I love her so much as well. It's like 7 voices right there. Well, I like that name too. And I like that name for her. And I love that you name her Midnight because of the color of her fur. And I imagine you named her Midnight because she's probably like a black cat, like a black cat, like a firecracker. Oh, a little black cat firecracker. My cat's a firecracker too. She's a calico. She's a calico. There ain't no shits or bangs about that. She's a calico. She's she's like the craziest cat I've ever known. She's she's so funny. I'm moving out to Portland, and I'm more worried for her than I am just in general. Like, I want her to be happy. But thankfully, we're going somewhere that's really, it's a cool spot for her, and she'll be able to really explore. And it'll be different for both of us for a little bit, but it's literally a place where we both where I used to live, and she's from Portland. She used to live in Portland. My cat, she's a little Portland kitty. She came from the fucking ghetto. My cat. Oh my god. When I found her, she was covered in fleas and these like crackheads, like these two fucking ladies, like goddamn, these crazy white fucking trashy people. Ugh. And I pulled into this apartment complex, and there was like 50 cats running around loose, and I would step out of my car, and I'm stepping on cats, and I'm just like, meow, meow, meow. And then they came around this corner holding Abigail, and just kind of like shoved her off on me, and I paid her some money because it was off a Craigslist ad. But in the ad, Abigail looked big. She looked a lot bigger, and when she handed me the cat, she was like as big as my hand. You know, she could fit right into my hand, and so she was just a baby. I was just like, oh frick, and I wasn't even like planning on getting a kitten. I had adult food at home and stuff. You know, it was really weird. And anyways, yeah, then I found out she had fleas, and it was like, oh my god, it was hell trying to freaking get those things off of her. But I got them off of her and got her all fixed up, and she's just borderline feral. She's borderline feral, kind of like that one song that I wrote back in 1988. She's borderline feral, and God bless that song. I'll tell you that much. But she's definitely like the first cat that I've never been able to. Even my other cat, Kitty Mouth, he's sort of standoffish too, but he would at least come and curl up in your lap. And every once in a while, not all the time, like some cats, but Abigail has never done that, and she doesn't. She doesn't. She's just unique, wholly unique. She's just one of those cats that just does her own thing. But we kind of do this thing now where we kind of touch foreheads. Her and I touch foreheads, and I look down, and even if she's like has been spazzing out or doing these, trying to like really scratch me and stuff, I'll like put my forehead on hers and shut my eyes, you know, because I don't want to get my eyes gouged out. But I always look down, and her little eyes are closed, and her little mouth is like barely open, and it calms her down, and she sometimes starts purring and stuff. So we've been doing that a lot, but I can't carry her or do a lot of touching with her or any kind of touching. Uh, Otherwise, she like kicks my ass. But I'm grateful for the times that we can actually be be close because she's a cool cat. She's a cool cat. Get head bumps. Yeah, it's like she'll be in her little bed, you know, and because it's not all the time that she's fighting, and I don't just do that to calm her down, but she'll just be in her bed, or like I have a little bed for her on top of my dresser, which is at my level, my eye level, and I'll just go up and do that, and I'll put my head to hers, and she sort of pushes hers into mine and just keeps it there, and keeps her like head down like this, you know, and I do that same thing. It's like I'm in reverence to her in a way. I know it sounds silly, but it's like just showing that I love her, and then I'll look down, and even though she had just had her eyes open, she like now has her eyes shut, and she's just she's like zonked out. She'll just like fall asleep like that, and that's sort of new. So that's why I sound so excited about it, because it's very new, and it's like, oh, I get to. There's other ways that she'll let me show affection to her, and because she just doesn't like hands as well. She's an anti-hand cat, and that makes me feel bad because of all the times I've tried to pet her, and I don't know. I just didn't understand her for a long time. Cat Daddy. That was that. That you remember that old song? That was off my first album, Cat Daddy. I can't believe it. Some people remember the weirdest things. That was a #1 hit in Georgia for one afternoon, about 3 hours one afternoon. Cat Daddy, Cat Daddy, oh, coming up the alley, Cat Daddy. In the alley, oh, Cat Daddy. You're gonna take it in the heart, you're gonna take it in the hole, you're gonna bring it on down to the heart, and the daddy and the kitty, and they're going down tonight. Oh, you're making me rummage up this old tune, you old son of a bitch. Cat Daddy, that was based on a true story. I can't believe you're gonna make me drudge up that old son of a bitch song. Oh my golly gosh darn that. And I don't use those words lightly. It's just one of them things. One of them things. It's how we do. It's country. We're countrified here. We're country. Oh, we're digging in the dirt out here. Let's see. Mama Cat Daddy. Meow meow. But seriously, I know I gotta get going here. I gotta close up shop for the night. I'm not sure when stores getting back, but it won't be soon enough. Because I really wanna. I have things to do. I have a life to live. I've got a family. I've got a family in Mexico, in Hawaii, and in Canada, and I'm working on one in Antarctica. And I love that place. Why do my lips look blue? Antarctica is actually full of greenery. There's lots of green there. It's not just a snowball down there. A lot of people don't know that. I'm not allowed to take footage, but the next time I go down there, I think I'm gonna try to take some footage and bring it back. And now it's a high act of treason for doing that, but I'm gonna do it just to prove all these people wrong who don't believe me. The Earth may not be flat, but the moon certainly is. I mean, that's all I've been trying to say all these years. Okay. On that note, I hope you all have a golly gosh darn dang good night. Those words just left my lips. Those words actually just left my lips. I just never thought I'd see the day. Oh, yes. Mm-hmm. Those words just left my lips. I never thought I'd see the day. Life goes on forever until you're dead. Get off my lawn. It's a laundry day. And then it goes on for another 20 minutes or something like that. It's not a big deal. It's a good song, but it's not worth repeating. I'll leave that up to the historians. Jeeper, I'm going to have to take a rain trick party on that one because the party's over and I lost the will to create. Oh, no, I got it. But I do. I'm kind of tired, and I just need to go. I need to go somewhere where I can be myself. Where I can dance with the cattle and eat dinner with the horseback riders. There's a person that I used to know. His name was Jerry. He used to ride horseback all the time, back it up in those back hills, where there was like Wendigos and skinwalkers, werewolves, that sort of stuff. They all would come out of the darkness at the same time, but when those dancing cows come out, you want to watch what you're doing. You want to watch what you're saying. Otherwise, that old tree's going to come crashing down and you're going to be underneath it. And I don't think any of us have the strength to pull you out this time. And that's just a metaphor for life, I'll tell you that much, Johnny. I'll tell you another thing, Johnny. There's a lot of strangers out there. Strangers with strange hair, without a care, in their underwear. But I would never lie to you about this, Johnny. Or Daniel. There is no truth in lies. You got that? Huh? You got that? Johnny, what the heck? There was really a person named Johnny? And then Johnny starts commenting. Because I was talking to Jeeper, but I was kind of joking with Jeeper. That was just so funny how a random person named Johnny came out of nowhere and actually asked a question about something that I'm actually really interested in. I don't mean that. I just mean that because I've been thinking about that myself, my friend. It's almost 5 a.m. there, Daniel. Damn. Jesus loves me. He's coming soon. He's coming on that asteroid. No, I guess we're just gonna have to wait to find out. I know people who say that it's a big deal, that there's a lot of anomalies going on with that thing, and that we should be sort of keeping an eye on it for those reasons, a little bit closer, or at least keeping those reasons open in the discussion. But then there's people that will totally, just like with anything these days, the truth is just, it's so subjective because there's always going to be that person that's like, it's just a rock. It's just a weird rock. It's outer space. It's just a rock. And then you're like, but it's doing all of these really weird things that rocks aren't supposed to do in outer space. For example, it's moving very, very, very fast. I want to say it was moving like 72 miles a second or something. Or probably, I can't remember the numbers that I heard the other day. But that's the thing right there. It's like you're asking somebody who can't remember how fast the thing's moving after I said it was moving very, very fast. I can't even tell you how fast it's moving in a confident manner. And I heard it secondhand from somebody else, a scientist. It was Avi Loeb, or whatever his name is, a very, very smart scientist who's actually studied the Oumuamua comet too, or whatever the hell.